Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and this is the channel where I went to business school so you didn't need to, and today we are talking about the latest news updates for Palantir's PLTR stock. We're going to be analyzing 3 articles today, to where the first one is titled, Palantir Stock Alert, Palantir Teams Up with University of Colorado. After that, we're going to be analyzing another article titled, Thiel's Palantir, Israel Agrees Strategic Partnership for Battletech. So this is going to be a very interesting development, and then lastly, we actually see someone giving Palantir a $73 price target despite other analysts saying to sell. So this article is titled, PLTR Stock Forecast, Why Palantir's Future May Not Be So Bright. So we're going to be going over and analyzing all of these articles, but before we do that, go ahead and annihilate that like button right now, subscribe if you are new, go ahead and become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents per month because that's what keeps me here on YouTube, and with that being said, let's get right into today's stories. Palantir Technologies, as you already know, is a big data and analytics company which serves both commercial enterprises as well as government clients. And Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR, recently disclosed some exciting news. Though it failed to excite investors, they recently launched a partnership with the University of Colorado's medical campus, which provides a major credibility boost for Palantir Technologies. According to the official press release, the deal establishes the Center for Linkage and Acquisition of Data, also known as CLAD or CLAD. This initiative represents a component of the National Institutes of Health or NIH and their program called All of Us. So try to stick with me here. CLAD, or the Center for Linkage and Acquisition of Data, will connect new types of information to the program called All of Us, and they will use participant data to help researchers better understand the drivers of health and disease. But where does Palantir come in during this? Essentially, by expanding the utility of the quote All of Us program and the All of Us dataset without pressing participants for more contributions, Palantir brings tremendous value added to the table. But what does all this mean? Palantir software will essentially serve as the inoperable data backbone of the CLAD platform. They are going to securely connect these new types of information in the program of quote-unquote all of us participants' data, and they will provide researchers more information to better understand the factors that influence health. In summary, Palantir's technology will be used as the backbone for a CLAD platform, which will be used in the program called All of Us, in which they will be able to interpret and analyze various data from participants in the program called All of Us. And this is going to allow Palantir to interpret this data and give researchers feedback. The head of Public Health Federal at Palantir even expressed that they are honored to partner with peers across government industries and academia to support their various research efforts. And I completely agree, because we still see some people who think Palantir is more of a meme stock and they don't really have good technology. However, what I like to say to these people is that they have done work with the CIA, the FBI, Pentagon, various government entities, as well as multiple commercial agencies. So if Palantir didn't really have good technology, these types of companies and agencies wouldn't be messing around with Palantir. Palantir is clearly the real deal. And we know that they're the real deal because even Israel is going to rely on Palantir's AI capabilities in combat, where people's lives are at stake. Palantir Technologies will further integrate themselves to help Israel during the struggle with Hamas. Palantir Technologies will help their military by using artificial intelligence models. And Palantir has agreed to a strategic partnership with the Israeli Defense Ministry to supply technology to help the country's war efforts. This is a recent development between Israeli defense officials and Palantir's co-founders such as Peter Thiel as well as Alex Karp in Tel Aviv. But what's interesting is that this deal is rather secretive because there were no further details given. This is kind of a black box situation to where we really don't know what this quote-unquote strategic partnership is actually comprised of or what Israel is actually getting from Palantir. However, to quote straight from the article, both parties, which refers to Palantir as well as Israel's defense ministry, have mutually agreed to harness Palantir's advanced technology in support of war-related missions. They go on to say, this strategic partnership aims to significantly aid the Israeli Ministry of Defense in addressing the current situation in Israel. We also saw Alex Karp, who is the CEO of Palantir Technologies, in a recent interview with Bloomberg, say that the Denver-based company, referring to Palantir, and their products will be in great demand and are in great demand over in Israel ever since the war has begun with Hamas. So I honestly like how Palantir Technologies is using their tech for good, and I would love to hear your thoughts about this down below on this. But now let's talk about Palantir's stock forecast and why some analysts, investors, and professionals and experts are saying to sell this company while others give it a $73 price target. Well, let's get right into it. Let's start off talking about Palantir's military contracting. Military contracting is a very profitable segment of the market. We see humongous government contractors such as Lockheed Martin, Booz Allen, Boeing, Bay Systems, L3 Harris, and many others. And Palantir is anticipated to jump on this growth opportunity. However, the problem with Palantir is that they are also a very political company. When you live in the world of politics, contracts can disappear when the political winds change, and I completely agree. Palantir has been in a plethora of various political tensions, and I don't anticipate that that will go away anytime soon. Palantir has been called out multiple times for their involvement not only in Israel versus Hamas, but also with the war over in Ukraine and Russia, as well as their technology being used by ICE. There are various analysts who point out different sides of a multitude of different stories to either paint Palantir in a positive light or a negative light. But what do you think we should do? Well, my opinion is that we should take all of these stories into consideration and then think for ourselves. So we need to take into consideration all perspectives before we make a judgment. As of right now, 14 analysts, according to TipRanks, are covering this stock, and 6 of them are saying to sell Palantir Technologies PLTR stock. We see Stone Fox Capital issuing a blunt warning recently about Palantir. He says that people should not follow the hype of Daniel Ives from Wedbush, and he believes that the hype is overdone. He also wrote that Palantir is getting minimal revenue from their artificial intelligence platform, and that would be one perspective over at Stone Fox Capital. But we also see other types of financial institutions like CoinCodex, which calls themselves an AI stock picking platform, and they think Palantir Technologies could be worth $73 per share over the next year. According to them, this is based on a bullish outlook of new products, new contracts, and heightened demand for artificial intelligence. And then we see a Jefferies analyst named Brent Thill, who does like artificial intelligence, but he sees Palantir's PLTR share price falling approximately 20% during 2024. So who should we listen to? Well, here is my opinion. First, I think Stone Fox Capital is too bearish. They are too negative and they are too critical about this company. Daniel Ives is a very well-known prominent analyst and he is right the majority of the time. However, I will agree with them that I do think there is a lot of hype surrounding artificial intelligence and Palantir Technologies, but that is not going to stop me from buying into this company at a good price point. Now, to offset this, I think CoinCodex is way too bullish. A $73 price target over the next 12 months is virtually impossible. Now, clearly, this stock could surge for some unknown reason to that price point. There's nothing stopping it from happening, but I just don't see that happening realistically at all. Literally, this is pure conjecture. Although they say that yes, they are releasing new products, gaining new contracts, and there is heightened demand for artificial intelligence, there is no substance or data to back up this $73 price target. I'm also very concerned about a lot of people leading other people astray in regards to stocks and Palantir Technologies. This company is not supposed to become the next Google. There is a limit to how much this company can grow and how fast they can grow, which is why we as investors need to pay attention to the data. We also see Jefferies analyst Brent Thill, who believes Palantir Technologies could fall 20% this year. Now again, I think he is too bearish on this company. Palantir Technologies is still a solid company, and I understand that if they would fall by 20%, it would be more in line with their accounting ratios. But I just don't think that's in the card for Palantir Technologies because of their support levels. On the other hand, I'm not as bullish as Daniel Ives because I personally do not have a $25 price target for this company. I think this company is worth around $15, and if you can snag this company between $12 to $15 or even preferably below $12, that would be the ideal situation. So if you were to average out the bullish positive perspectives and the critical naysayer bears of this company, then you would hear my opinion straight in the middle. I think this is a great company, but I don't want to overhype this company, and I want to give it time to grow into its current valuation because after all, they are trading at a premium right now. As of their latest share price, they currently trade for $16.73 per share. However, on the very bullish high side, as we see from Daniel Ives, we have a $25 price target from a very prominent analyst. But on the low side, we actually have price targets between $3 to $5. So please be aware of that. The bottom line is to not overhype companies. You need to pay attention to the fundamentals and the financials which make up the company, and then we can arrive at proper price targets. The author of this article says that his advice is to sell this company right now, and for me, I would at minimum hold this company and then wait for a better buying opportunity. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. For more videos on Palantir Technologies, don't forget to go and annihilate that like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. Go ahead and become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents per month, because that's what keeps me here on YouTube. And with that being said, I wish you the best of luck, happy investing, and I will see you in the next YT video.